Good morning to everybody. How you doing? Hope all is well. Keep up the beautiful work. Today is Wednesday, Parashat Nitzavim. Bezrat Hashem, we're getting closer to the holy day of the creation of the human being. And of course, we know there's accountability, Bezrat Hashem, on Rosh Hashanah, but it's going to be good. You're learning Musar every day. You're learning Torah every day. You're doing Chesed every day. You're praying every day. And Bezrat Hashem, Hashem will just bring the Geulah for all of Am Yisrael. Tavshin Pei Vav Tiyeh Shenat Podeh Umatzil Be'ezrat Hashem Yitbarach. We are learning the subject of Hanufah, the letter Chet in the Pele Yoetz. We are in the Hebrew English book on the bottom of page 126, Art Scroll, Volume 2. Everyone should purchase one. It's a beautiful sefer to have in the house. And when you buy Sfarim in the house, BTW, they go on the good scale, Be'ezrat Hashem on Rosh Hashanah. In the Hebrew book, we're on page Reyach. We're still there. Reyach Nichoach Lashem, 218. Chanufah. Flattery, oy vavoy. Now there is a very fine line, as the rabbi is going to tell us, but obviously chanufah is not a good thing. Flattery, number one, because it's sheker at the end of the day, and people who change what they really mean because of whatever it might be that they're trying to flatter somebody, that is a very bad thing. Hanufah, godel ra'ata, the evilness is very bad. Meforash b'divrei rabotenu zichronam levracha. Our rabbis talk about it all the time. Bashas u'midrashim, in the Gemara or the midrashim. Va'asaf ish tahor Rabbeinu Morenu Harav Haim Vital. We all know Rabbi Haim Vital was the prize student of Rabbeinu Ha'ari, and he wrote a sefer on the subject where he elaborates on the subject of Chanufah. B'Sefra Kadosh Sharei Kedusha. Mia ish hayareh, someone who is fearful of God, yetzeh atak bekesher amitz, he should go with full force, energy, v'yeh lizikaron benenav, to study the book, that it should always be in front of him, the holy words of the rabbi. V'omnam tzarich levaer, the rabbi tells us, even though we know what flattery is, however, we do have to explain what it means. Mahu chanufah. What is flattery? Kiesh devarim she'enam hanufah. There are things that are not hanufah, which is not faking and lying. V'yesh hasrei mada. There are people out there, far away, of course, that have no common sense. Shehoshvim shehem hanufah. They think other people or rabbis might be flattering people, or there's a borrowed terminology. That they're what they say, kissing up, kegon mechabed ish ashir, someone who gives honor to someone who's successful. Hoshvim otol mahanif. And I was lucky to be with Batya all those years, and there were certain people that had a lot of money that he didn't even want to see at all, and then there were certain people and had a lot of money that he wanted to see and he gave honor to. What's the difference? The answer is because money means absolutely nothing to the rabbi. So why did he give honor to some people who, all right, Hamadiyah gave honor to everybody, even a tiny person who doesn't have a dime in his pocket. But when you have someone who's successful, that helps the community, that gives, that wants to make the community a better place, those are people he would salute to. But then far away in Neverland, you have people that they have more than the dinya when it comes to giving. Misha Berach 101, Baba, Baruch Hashem. Now each to their own, and we never judge. But when you do see a great rabbi like Batya or other rabbis maybe giving honor, there's a reason for it. Kegon ha-mehabed yashir hoshvin oto le-mahanif v'hamatris kenegdam. So now what happens? The people who love to talk start to talk about these rabbis, or even the wealthy people. Guess what? They end up mocking themselves and belittling themselves by saying, he says, you know what? I'm not someone who flatters anyone. I'm a real person. Well, guess what? Sometimes you do have to honor people. Look at our dear president. God bless him, what he's doing for Eretz Yisrael, what he's doing for the world. Of course you have to give someone honor like that. People who are doers and successful for the community, you have to give them honor. In Masechet Eruvin gives honor to those people. Guess who had a ton of money? Rabbi Yehuda Nasi himself. He was so wealthy that he was alluded to in the Torah, in the parasha of Toledot, when Yaakov and Esav were born. He's alluded to Shnei Ge'im bebitnech. Two successful people are in your stomach. The Chacham tells Rivka Imenu. And one of them were alluding to Rabbi Yehuda Nasi, and he gave honor. So obviously it's not flattery if he himself was successful, but Rabbi Akiva gam ken haya mechabed ashirim. He would also give honor to those people who are successful and help out the community. V'atam shemachar shamelech hafez b'karo v'ishpi alav mimarom shefa beracha gam anachnu chayavim b'chvodo. Number one, there are some people that you see Hashem is honoring them for the good deeds that they do, for helping the community. So obviously the rabbis themselves and the community leaders and everyone has to give these people honor. If somebody helped you, you have to give them honor. Hakarat tov. If someone doesn't have gratitude for someone who helped him, then they end up not having gratitude for the one above. Pshita shahayav lo lachvod לחלוק לו כבוד, ועוד שהמרבה נכסים מסתמם מרובה לעשות מצוות ומעשים טובים יותר מאחרים. Sometimes you have people that have the yeshiva problem in Eretz Yisrael. They're trying to be drafted. Funds were cut off, so they made a worldwide campaign. You have people giving millions and millions of dollars, Baruch Hashem. So yes, they're using their money for good, so they're helping the whole entire world. Obviously, you have to give them honor. Now, sometimes you have people, maybe we're all human beings, and it's possible that we did a little something that might need a little kapara, but we know tzedakah is the kapara, and therefore that's why we're marbe b'tzedakah in the days of Aseret Yemei Teshuvah. V'ra'ui lahush ksat al kivodo af emasa shelo kahogen v'yatza ktsat min hashura en lezalzel kol kach b'chvodo. Even like we said, if somebody says, yeah, but I once saw him put a glass bottle in the regular garbage, so he is not recycling, so he's a sinner. I don't care about everything else he does. Mama, giving tzedakah is a kapara, like we said. So, and Hashem is the judge, not us. Sheken matzino b'shas sha'amro, the Chachamim tell us in the Gemara, ilmale todus ata gozranu alecha nidui. There was a wealthy man in Rome, Italy, and at the time with the Chachamim, and he used to practice Korban Pesach. We know you're not allowed to bring Korban Pesach outside of Yerushalayim, but he used to keep it, the flow going. He didn't want the people to forget. So yes, he made a mistake, but he was a person that did good, and he helped the Chachamim, he helped the community. So the rabbi said, had you not been this and this fellow, we would have to put you in excommunication. It's not that because he has flus, they're not doing what they're supposed to. They're looking at the big picture just like Hashem does. Upirshu sham shehaya matil mela'el kisan shel talmidei chachamim. He used to give money to the chachamim that they don't walk around with empty pockets. There was a fellow in the community that was one of the greatest people ever, Mr. David Bibi, alav shalom. And when he passed away, not only did he bequeath tzedakah to organizations, but he made sure every yeshiva guy has money in his actual pocket. At the end of the day, we have to help everyone as much as we can. And people with a great name like that, they will never be forgotten. And that's why we have to give them honor. So that is not hanufa. But tomorrow we will discuss what is flattery, which is prohibited, and the rabbi will elaborate. I hope everyone has the greatest day. Keep up the excellent work. Good things always. Sorot tovot, yeshua v'nehamot.